guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. It has been a while since we've ranked the best card combinations inside the game. We're going to go from 10 to 1 right now in terms of power index, power ranking, starting at 10. So jumping into it, coming in at number 10 is the Barbarian Hut and the Graveyard. So Barb Hut and the Graveyard are an incredible, formidable combination right now inside the game. The most popular Graveyard decks tend to have the Barbarian Hut in them. And it's kind of interesting, right? One of the lowest skill spawners in the game paired with one of the higher skill win conditions in the game in Graveyard, and it just works. It's kind of a beautiful table setter, providing that constant stream of tanks in one lane. That way you can hit opposite lane with Graveyard, or you can just focus all on the same lane depending on what deck your opponent is playing and depending on what you want to do within the match. Either way, Barbarian Hut and Graveyard go together like PB&J right now inside the game. That's why they come in at number 10. Let's move on to number 9. So coming in at number 9, this list is kind of backloaded with these OG combos. Number 9 is going to be the Hog Rider plus the Ice Golem. Hog Rider plus Ice Golem is the quintessential combo that makes 2.6 Hog Cycle what it is, right? You can circumvent tornadoes, you can stop the enemy mini P.E.K.K.A. from chopping into your Hog Rider, or kind of stall and slow those swarm troops, utilizing the Ice Golem kind of tanking for your Hog Rider. It's a classic combination, maybe not as classic as some of the other combos here coming up soon, but certainly one of the OG inside Clash Royale. I don't think anybody can argue the combination kind of prowess of the Hog Rider and the Ice Golem. When you see it in the arena, they go together very, very well and effectively. Coming in at number 8 is the Lava Hound and the Balloon. Lava Hound, Balloon, of course they go together very, very well. I'm not including any duplicate cards, otherwise you could have easily included Balloon Royal Recruits in this meta or Lava Hound and Miner in this meta, but I think that Lava Hound and Balloon still are the best air combo inside the game when we're talking certainly about offensive win condition and kind of combination power. Certainly can take down your enemy's tower with ease simply by placing 2 cards. Lava Hound and Balloon, maybe some spell support, and you're good to go. This OG air combo is not going anywhere. Lava Hound still at very healthy win rates, including Lava Loon variants, many of them right now, viable inside the game, inside the meta. That's why they come in at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is, I just had Sweep on the channel talking about this combo. It is Goblin Giant and Sparky. You could again go with Giant Sparky, but Goblin Giant Sparky is just such a lethal card combination. I mean, the Goblin Giant knapsack, the Spear Goblins in there help kind of chop away at any defending troops, protecting not just the Goblin Giant, but also the Sparky. Makes it really good to kind of combine arrows, fireball, whatever, finish off those hunters, those musketeers, whatever is going to target your Sparky. And it's just a beautiful combination, very difficult to kill, very expensive though, but sneaking in those Goblin Giants last second in front of those Sparkies, it's a really good and awesome, powerful maneuver when you're executing it, and it can be very scary and intimidating when it's happening to you. Coming in at number 6 is a very OG classic combination. It is Prince and his brother, the Dark Prince. Prince, Dark Prince go together very well inside this game. Double Prince, I think way back in the days of 2016, right when, kind of the meta was evolving for the very first time inside Clash Royale, we saw one of the very first named archetypes, named decks in the game was PPP. It was Prince, Prince, and P.E.K.K.A. That's right, that was the old school flavor of Clash Royale. A weird meta. There was a lot of weird metas in the very, very early days of this game, just kind of haphazardly throwing any cards together. But one of those combos that has stood the test of time, ladies and gentlemen, is again the Prince and the Dark Prince. 2 charging units, brothers, 9 elixir total, 1 has splash, and 1 does a ton of damage, the Prince. So having these 2 charging cards behind a tank, behind a golem, behind a giant is really, really, really difficult to deal with if you are the opponent, providing you have the exact correct counters to maybe kite or deal with those 2 cards in combination. Again, you have the splash mixed with the strong point damage. Double Prince is still a very, very good and effective combination inside the game. Coming in at number 5 is actually the Ram Rider and the Lumberjack. Have you guys gone against the Ram Rider and the Lumberjack together? Oh my gosh, there's nothing more annoying in this game, or maybe there is, stay tuned for the rest of the list. There's only a few things in this game more annoying than a raged up Ram Rider. She can charge through anything when she is raged, and they just have a very nice synergy. You send in that lumberjack, or maybe use the lumberjack on defense, right? You just kind of chilling, chops down that tank, whatever, and then the counterattack, you just wait for him to die, and then boom, plant that ram rider. She's going to be snaring everything in the air, killing those bats, killing those skeletons, whatever. And then with the rage, she is connecting, it seems like a 95% of the time after that lumberjack's rage has spilled all over the arena. Lumberjack and ram rider, a very, very underrated and lethal combination in the game. Coming in at number 4 is one of the best defensive combinations inside the entire game. You could go with the Baby D in Tornado. Heck, you could go with a bunch of different cards in Tornado, Executioner in Tornado. However, I have decided to go with the Ice Wizard and Tornado. Ice Wizard for 3 elixir is just a really, really robust, kind of stout defensive card used inside the game. And I'll tell you what, you put it with the Tornado and you are slowing everything with the freeze ability, the Ice Vortex kind of ability of the Ice Wizard. And then you pull everything to wherever the heck you want to pull it, ideally away from your tower with the Tornado. This 2-card combo, the Ice Wizard and the Tornado, for only 6 elixir can stop huge pushes and buy you more time to cycle to more important defensive cards. I still think that Ice Wiz plus NATO is the strongest defensive combo inside the game, especially given the elixir cost, given the overall efficiency of this pairing on the defensive side of the arena. Coming in at number 3 is, well, one of the more toxic combos inside the game. Okay, the most toxic combo inside the game. That's right, it is Elixir Golem and Battle Healer. Oh my gosh. Can you guys think of a more annoying combination to go against in the game? Can you? Do you think there is one out there? I personally cannot. An Elixir Golem with all those blobs that just always find a way to get to your tower. And what's worse than that? What's worse than a bunch of these blobs just doing a ton of damage to your tower? Them getting healed every single time the Battle Healer swings. I mean, you have a Fireball in hand, great. You have a Poison in hand, great. No, not so great, because the Battle Healer is just going to, it's almost like a cheat code inside this game, guys. The Battle Healer is just going to heal them all back up, and half the time your tower is not standing at the end by the time you finally finish that push off on the defensive end. Heck, half the time they're just going to 3-crown you because that combo is so utterly broken in the game. Coming in at number 2 is a tie, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, it's the classic Minor Poison. How could I not include Minor Poison as one of the combinations in the game? And also, Heal Spirit and Royal Hogs. Royal Hogs are back inside the game in a big way. In the last 3-4 months, they've been in the meta and they're looked to be here to stay. And a lot of that is because of the the Heal Spirit, not the Ice Spirit, the Heal Spirit. The Heal spell was changed to the Heal Spirit, which was exponentially, infinitesimally better than the original heal spell. The Heal Spirit, a lot of people think, is the most powerful card in the game right now, and there's no doubt about it. Healing up those Royal Hogs after the opponent does whatever splash damage they have in their hand is really, really annoying and incredibly effective on the offensive side of the arena. The Heal Spirit is good with almost any card combination, but it goes without saying that is one, in my eyes, one of the strongest card combinations in the game right now. Royal Hogs and Heal Spirit. And on the other end, Minor Poison, again, it's an OG combo, but setting in that Minor and you have only Splash to deal with it, or you have only an E-Wiz, only a Hunter, only anything that dies to poison, it's just, again, a classic, trusted, go-to card combination. Just has to be rad. It's a solid one. Minor Poison, you can't go wrong. They're tied at number 2. And coming in at number 1, guys, is going to be the newly buffed Fisherman and the Hunter. Both cards essentially resurrected with 1 buff to the Fisherman. That's right, the Fisherman is back, and you can just look at the Grand Challenge logs, look at the top ladder logs, boys and girls, and you will see the Hunter Fisherman combo is everywhere. You know, even a 3-card combo, add in the skeletons as well. You pull, the Fisherman pulls it into the Hunter, the P.E.K.K.A. even into the Hunter, and then boom, skeletons down, Hunter, boom, boom, 2 shotgun clips to the face, and you are looking pretty good. Hunter and Fisherman, really, really strong right now. It's crept into 3 Musketeers, it's crept into Royal Giant, it's crept into almost every archetype inside the game. I do think that is the strongest 2-card combination in the game right now. You reel him in with the Fisherman, and then boom, shotgun blast from the Hunter to the face. Guys, that's gonna do it. That is my top 10 card combinations as of August 17th, 2020 inside Clash Clash Royale. Maybe someday we'll be getting an update. Stay tuned for that information. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching all the way till the end. I appreciate each and every one of you tuned in right now at the very end of this video. Shout out to my sponsors, guys, where I host tournaments on a weekly basis. Check out the download link in the description below. Also, Stats Royale, where I aggregated the stats that helped me kind of come up with this list. And of course, last but certainly not least, Bren Chong. Check out his information, including his social media links in the description below. Guys, what combo did I leave off the list? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys. So coming in at number 9, this deck is the Hunter Exponentially. What?
I'm out of here.